You never let me finish my story. You always cut me off when I get to the good part. No one believed in him. They said he was too small to play football at the professional level. But this guy had something they didn't, an indomitable will. And that made all the difference. You can do anything you set your mind to if you try hard enough. Just remember that every time you hear someone telling you that you can't do something, just look them in the eye and say, I can and I will. It's been said that the man who removes mountains begins by carrying away small stones. A huge multinational corporation didn't believe in this guy. They fired him without thinking twice. But this guy wasn't going to take it lying down. He was going to show them what he was truly capable of. Some people will never make it big because they're afraid to walk away from their comfort zone. This guy decided to take the risk, and he did something crazy. He quit his job, sold his house, and invested all his savings in a new business idea. At first, things were tough. He struggled for months trying to make it work, but he never gave up. In fact, he worked harder than he ever had before. He put everything into this new venture because he knew that if it didn't work out, he'd have nothing to fall back on. This guy turned his life around completely by taking this leap of faith, and now he's more successful than he ever imagined possible. His story is an inspiration to everyone around him and proves that sometimes you have to take risks in order to achieve success. Sometimes in life, we find ourselves stuck in a rut. It can feel like no matter what we do, we just can't seem to get ahead. The bills keep piling up, and it seems like there's no way out of our financial struggles. We start to lose hope and wonder if we'll ever be able to make something of ourselves. But then we meet someone who changes everything. They see something in us that we don't see in ourselves, a potential for greatness that we've never tapped into. With their help, we begin to believe in ourselves again and take steps towards achieving our dreams. Through their guidance, we learn how to manage our finances, develop new skills, and take risks that lead us to success. Because of their belief in us, we're able to break free from the cycle of poverty and create a better future for ourselves. Their kindness and generosity open doors we never thought possible and give us hope for a brighter tomorrow. A broken family, a rough childhood, a lack of education, and few job opportunities almost brought this guy down. He could have easily succumbed to the hopelessness of his situation and given up on life. But instead, he found strength in the darkest of times and decided to turn his life around. With sheer determination, he fought for every opportunity that came his way. He took odd jobs, saved money, studied hard, and eventually got a degree. All the while, he never forgot where he came from and the struggles he faced growing up. Through sheer grit and determination, he achieved success against all odds. His story is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and ability to triumph over adversity. We often underestimate the power of our minds to overcome physical limitations. We may tell ourselves that we're not strong enough, or that we'll never be able to do something physically demanding. But the truth is, our minds are incredibly powerful and can push us beyond our perceived limits. There are countless examples of people who have defied the odds and accomplished incredible physical feats despite facing seemingly insurmountable challenges. Take, for example, the story of a man who was born without arms and legs. Despite his physical limitations, he refused to let them define him. Through sheer willpower and determination, he taught himself how to read, write, and even drive a car. He went on to become a motivational speaker and author, inspiring millions of people around the world to never give up on their dreams. When we focus on what we can't do, we limit our potential and send the message to our brains that we're not capable of certain physical feats. On the other hand, when we focus on what we can do, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities and allow our minds to believe that we can accomplish anything we set our minds to. Of course, pushing ourselves physically can be daunting, but the rewards are immeasurable. Not only can we achieve physical feats we never thought possible, but we can also build confidence, improve our mental health, and inspire others along the way. So the next time you find yourself doubting your physical abilities, remember that your mind is incredibly powerful and can help you overcome any challenge. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't, And watch as you defy the odds and achieve physical feats that seem impossible. This kid had a dream of becoming a famous musician, but everyone around him told him it was impossible. They said he wasn't talented enough, that he didn't have the right connections, and that he should just give up on his dream. But the kid refused to listen to the naysayers. He knew that deep down, he was meant to be a musician. So he picked up his guitar and started practicing day and night. He wrote songs about his experiences growing up and the struggles he faced. As he poured his heart and soul into his music, he gained a small but loyal following. People connected with his raw emotion and honest lyrics. Soon, his music started to gain traction, and he was getting noticed by bigger and bigger audiences. Despite the odds being stacked against him, the kid never gave up on his dream. He proved to everyone that with hard work and dedication, anything is possible. His story is an inspiration to all aspiring musicians who have ever been told that they can't make it in the industry. It shows that with talent and perseverance, you can achieve your dreams no matter what anyone else says. There are so many amazing success stories out there that prove that it doesn't matter how difficult the odds are stacked against you. If you believe in yourself and work hard enough, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Every single one of us has the potential to do great things, but it takes a lot of courage and determination to make those dreams a reality. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you're not capable of achieving something. With enough hard work and dedication, anything is possible. The road to success is rarely easy. Most successful people have had to face numerous obstacles and overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges along the way. But one thing they all have in common is that they never gave up on themselves. They had an unwavering belief in their ability to succeed and were willing to do whatever it took to make their dreams a reality. These individuals serve as shining examples of what can be achieved through sheer determination and hard work. Their stories inspire us to keep going, even when the odds are stacked against us. Remember that success is often the result of countless sacrifices and setbacks. But as long as you believe in yourself and don't give up, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So keep pushing forward, stay focused, and never lose sight of your goals. Success is within reach. This guy was told he'd never amount to anything. They said he wasn't smart enough, that he'd never have a real job, and that he'd end up just like his parents, living in poverty and relying on government assistance. But this guy didn't let these negative predictions hold him back. He knew that he was capable of more. He had a fire inside of him that refused to be extinguished. This guy took the advice of those who believed in him, and he turned his life around. He hit the books and studied hard. He applied for jobs and worked his way up. With each passing year, he proved those naysayers wrong. Today, this guy is successful and thriving. He has a great job, a loving family, and a bright future ahead of him. His story is an inspiration to everyone who's ever been told that they're not good enough or that they'll never make it. It's a reminder that no matter what the odds are stacked against you, if you believe in yourself and work hard enough, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. We often allow the opinions of others to dictate our own self-perception. When people tell us we're not good enough, smart enough, or pretty enough, we tend to believe them without questioning why. But the truth is, these judgments are often based on nothing more than superficial observations and societal expectations. Instead of letting these opinions define us, we must remember that they don't actually mean anything. We have the power to shape our own identities and determine our own worth. The next time someone tries to bring you down with their negative comments, remember that their opinions are irrelevant and that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. So don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do something. You never know what you're capable of until you try. Don't be afraid to take risks and step out of your comfort zone. That's where the real growth and success happens. And always remember that you have the power to change your life. So don't settle for mediocrity. Aim for greatness and never give up on your dreams. Now it's time to hear from you. What are some of the most inspiring stories of people who've overcome the odds that you've come across? Share your thoughts below.